Hello, Steve White, Steve White's 89. Well, they are selling Madonna's Material Girl outfit. I'm a bit surprised by this. I saw this and I was like, what? I assumed that she had kept all the outfits from her like iconic videos and that she had them and they were hers. I'd heard something like that, but apparently they never owned it. It wasn't created for her, apparently, and this is, I guess, why this is happening. It was rented because it was made for the film Norma Jean in 1980, apparently, the dress was. It was also used in Blonde in 2001, which they filmed in Australia, and partially edited on the editing suite in my university, which I used, which I just liked, even though I never actually got to see anything from the film. But yeah, I was surprised that it was going up. I'm like, it's too important. It should be in a museum. It should be, Madonna should own it or something. I can't believe this is being sold. It's being sold by Julian's at a private auction house. And yeah, they're also selling an NFT of it as well. And yeah, so they're selling the fuchsia satin dress and the white mink stole, or I guess it's fake, the pink opera gloves and the rhinestones that she was wearing around her wrists. So yeah, I'm disappointed it's being sold because they also sold the Vogue satin halter gown, which was worn in Vogue from 1990, that sold for 179,000. This is hoping to sell this for at least 150,000. I think it's going to sell for more than that because Material Girl's kind of hot at the moment. It was just like taken on by TikTok, and the video has finally gotten past 100. I think it's at 103 million views on YouTube now. So, and I even heard a teenage girl refer to it in a video recently that someone wasn't a Material Girl. I'm like, oh, okay, so now everyone knows like the Material Girl is a thing now. It's not just an 80s thing. It's like, okay, so it apparently is seeping into the present day culture. And this is an article I was looking at on, what am I looking at? Daily Mail. So yeah, they said it was 1980. Where does it say when it was made? Sorry, I've lost my. Yeah, Norma Jean. The dress was rented from the Palace Costume and Prop Company for Madonna's use in the video. So that's the first problem, the fact that they did that. They should have made a dress. And the funny thing was, I remember watching Blonde and thinking, God, that dress doesn't look anything like the dress that she actually wore in Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. And I'm like, were they trying to recreate it, or were they trying to do a similar dress in Norma Jean? Because sometimes they can't recreate it exactly because of rights and all that. But I didn't recognise it as Madonna's dress from Material Girl. I think it's because it doesn't look the same. In Madonna's video, it looks really satiny, whereas in the pictures, it looks really kind of, I guess it is quite old. It's probably been rented by many people, maybe, and worn in a lot of Marilyn lookalike events or something. I don't know, but yeah, I wouldn't mind having it. I just think it should be in a museum. I think it's the same with the Vogue one. I mean, you should be able to go into a Madonna museum and see the Vogue outfits and the Material Girl outfits and the Like a Prayer outfits, and all those should be kept and preserved because they are iconic videos. Their history. Madonna's part of our culture. So it just disturbs me that just random people could own these items and not take care of them. That's the other issue. Just like the Enterprise from Star Trek: The Motion Picture is sitting in the lobby of one of those billionaires. I don't know if it's Jeff Bezos or one of those five guys who rule the world. It's in the lobby of their offices, and I'm like, okay, if I can find an excuse to get into the lobby of their building, I can at least see the ship, but it doesn't seem very dignified, and I just worry about its safety. It should be in a museum behind glass where it's safe. I think these things, I mean, it's not until they're destroyed and people look back and realise that, you know, things weren't preserved, that people realise things should have been preserved and been taken better care of. So yeah, I'm just kind of shocked that they're selling it, but I understand why, because she never owned it. It was just rented, and it's been worn by other people in other productions. So it's not just. But that's the funny thing, because it's part of the what do they call it? The Icons and Idols sale, which is all, I guess, musical artists. And I swear to God, I can see, it looks like one of the dresses Madonna wore in Evita in the background as well. Looks like the one she wore to the ball or whatever, and when she looks very, very pregnant, and she's like walking with her hands on her like stomach, so you can't tell she's pregnant. When she's coming up the stairs. I think that's in the background as well, the picture I saw. But yep, I'm gonna go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Should these things all be put in a museum somewhere and taken care of, or should we just sell them for as much money as possible because, you know, yay, capitalism? I don't know. I just hope I get to see some of this